Hey, what's going on? First, let me be professional. First stream from me to you, from you to me. And oh, look, we live. I think. Let me check. Let me double check. Cause I'm ratchet. Yeah, no, it's Mr. Confidence. This is the financially confident channel. I've got a confidence creator channel where I give dating and confidence advice. And I figured before I start going live on that channel, I'm going to test this one out, which is what I'm doing right now. So bear with me as we go over these hiccups and all of that good stuff. But I think I am going to post this video. So what's good, bit? Oh, can't say that word. Yeah. Right now I'm just trying to make sure it works. Got up. I'm gonna go into the streaming software, but so crypto is down. It's about down 7%. Should I just jump right into it? They have a Evergrande, I think that's the name. It's a Chinese real estate development company. They may file for bankruptcy. They are the second largest real estate developer in China. And basically, they just said they're not going to be able to pay their debt. So there's going to be some issues with that. It's going to be like a Chinese Lehman Brother moment, which was the 2008 real estate crash that happened in the United States. The experts are saying, and I'm reading, so you don't have to believe me, but they're saying that if this Evergrande company, they do default and they do file for bankrupt, it's going to be a big domino effect because there are banks in the U.S. like BlackRock and Vanguard that have huge exposure to Evergrande. That's what I'm going to say. If they do default, the banks are going to get screwed because if Evergrande defaults, then what that means is the banks that are invested in Evergrande, if I'm even saying that right, are going to have to sell off stocks and other things to you're gonna have to sell off stocks and other things just to what was it? Yeah, they're gonna have to sell. I don't remember why they said they were gonna have to sell it off, but it's gonna happen. Which is gonna cause a crash. Crypto's already. I follow cryptos a lot. Crypto's already down 8%. I lost a little small fortune in just going to sleep, which is great. Lost about $2,000. Everything is red. Like I'm pretty well diversified. My whole portfolio, everything is pretty much red. Biggest losers would be Ripple, which I'm down 10% on that, and I've got a small fortune in that as well. So, what else do we need to talk about? Why I'm not selling? Oh, I can tell you why I'm not selling. So, I got some money on the side ready to buy, and the thing about selling is when you do sell, if you sell for profits, which most of my crypto is profitable, it's going to be a tax, take a tax hit. And I should be coming up on a year on some of the crypto that I've held, but that's really why I'm not selling. Yeah, we always have to think the difference between the long term. After a year, you get long-term investing taxes compared to short-term investing taxes. I wonder what else can I do with this. I think that's pretty much all I had to. Oh, this isn't listed. That's why I can't see it. That's really all I had to talk about. But since you guys are here and we're discussing, let's look at some of the things that are going on. because between them ending the unemployment benefits that ended and the eviction moratorium, I'm thinking we are due for a correction. Experts have been saying that forever, which honestly is annoying to me because I'm like, I've been sitting on the sideline, got some money in and I got some money out, and I'm kind of waiting to see if this crash is gonna make us rich. Us, like me and you, like we're gonna do our thing. But yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else really that interesting. I didn't hear anyone talking about anything. Um, a lot of the people that I follow on crypto were saying that we're due for that correction. But the only thing about following people on all these investment platforms is they be wrong. You know what I mean? Like they're wrong sometimes, half the time. And when they are wrong, all they do is they just kind of just kick the can down the street. Like I remember this one guy was saying, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want no finance beef, but he was saying Bitcoin is gonna jump into the 25-ish thousands. So I'm sitting there waiting, like, all right, when it jumps to like 26, 27, I don't want to get too greedy. I'm gonna start buying more. It never came. It went to like I think 31 and shot right back up to where it's at now, like 45,000. So you kind of got to do your dollar cost averaging in. So if it drops 10%, buy a little bit, drops a little more, buy a little bit, just so you can. I just want to have my positions in all of the crypto, and then I'm just gonna leave it and let it see what it does. So if there is a crash, that would be awesome. But if there is a crash, it's gonna be a big crash because everything with all of the free money stopping and the government not giving people money anymore is it's only a matter of time. And then prices keep going up. In my area, the gas finally has went over $3. It's at 309, which is great because I filled up 2 days ago, so I don't have to worry about that. But things are going to continue to go up, and I really don't think there's any shortages. I just think that the companies that didn't make the money that they were supposed to make in 2020 due to the pandemic are trying to make their money back. So they're raising the prices and they're holding back the inventory on some of these things like gas. I remember during the pandemic, if I'm speaking correctly, there was there was so many barrels of gas or whatever we call that natural resource that they were paying people to take the gas. So it's kind of interesting that now that people are back and they're driving again, that the gas prices are going up. So and everything is going up. And they're like, oh, there's a shortage and people that's shipping stuff and all of this good stuff, labor shortage. And it's just that people aren't paying the people aren't paying their employees what they owe. Like if you paid somebody a decent wage, they'd come back and work. And that's the biggest problem. Like these companies aren't paying the employees. And this generation is a generation that really says, like, listen, I'm not I'm not going to work. Like, I'm gonna enjoy my life. I'd rather be broke and live with my parents. Or even worse, they probably just, they're just not putting up with it. Like this generation, we're switching jobs multiple times. Like, if you're not taking care of your employees, you're not gonna keep them. This isn't the work until you're 65 club. Employees, they don't have that mindset. Like I seen a story the other day where uh someone had someone had taken a job and asked for Mondays off, and literally the job, like after 2 weeks, was like, oh, we need you for that Monday. And 2 weeks after he had been working, and he was like, he can't do Mondays. And they were like, well, you got to do Mondays. And he was like, nah, I'm good, and put his 2 weeks in. So this generation just isn't putting up with that kind of stuff. So I feel like either businesses are going to pay the employees better or they're just going to get rid of them because I was in Whole Foods the other day. They had like one cashier and everyone else using the self checkout. They're literally preparing people for not having cashiers, and then you got they're gonna be automating these shelves where they stock themselves. It's not gonna be a lot of these entry level jobs anymore. So we'll see. This was a test run, so I'll have some real financial news for you tomorrow. I'll probably try if I can get to figuring out this whole streaming software on StreamYards. I'll try to stream it and I've been going for 10 minutes. Yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, I'll have some real news. I mean, other than the Evergrande thing, it wasn't really anything too important going on. So yeah, y'all be cool. How y'all be cool? This is what's today? September 20th, 2021. Enjoy y'all day.